On this episode of Infowars, Cruz is taking delegates from Trump. A film festival is threatened not to show anti-vaccine film, and college students mistake monk for KKK member. That and a lot more, so stay tuned. On this episode of Infowars, Cruz is taking delegates from Trump. A film festival is threatened not to show anti-vaccine film, and college students mistake monk for KKK member. That and a lot more, so stay tuned. For the week of Monday, April the 11th, 2016, this is the first article today here, and it is an article written by David D. Dirkdom, or something like that. The title is called Cruz Sharing Trump's Arizona Delegates, and this is from the Washington Examiner. Infowars.com actually linked to it. The story goes on here to say that Ted Cruz is out hustling Donald Trump and looks like the set to ensure that many Arizona delegates will defect to him in a conventional floor fight. The Texas senator who has ever since Iowa has played a stealthy background game in contrast to Trump's chaotic politicization is taking steps to snatch the GOP president nomination from Donald at the convention in July. The New Hampshire easily won last month's Arizona primary, taking 47% to Ted Cruz at 25%, scooping up all 57 of the state's delegates. That's nearly 5% of the 1,237 Trump needs for the nomination, and they're tied to him on the first ballot. Because Cruz exploded deep opposition to Trump among grassroots Republicans, he has been far more active in Arizona than Trump, insiders say. He is recruiting candidates for the available 55 delegates slots that are among other 3 delegate positions filled by party leaders will be allowed to vote for him on a multi-ballot contested convention. And folks, this is kind of serious too. What's happening is that basically they are trying to they just suspended the election. They just don't want to admit that up front. They are absolutely going for absolute broke. They are coming for us. They're not gonna let Trump get inside there. And they're all ignoring the popular vote. It's like what the RNC chairman Curley said. Your vote doesn't count. And from what I've heard over on Sunday, I mean, basically, they just shut down the Colorado one and just gave it to Cruz. All 33 delegates, all of them went to Cruz. They're canceling the election, folks. They're not going to let Trump in. We need to stand up and be counted. As a certain song has always said. But enough about that. Going on to the second article, there is an article written by Paul Joseph Watson. The title is called Threatened by High Government Officials Not to Show Anti-Vaccine Film. Underneath that it says, exclusive. Festival chairman says documentary censored by powerful forces. The government's always in there, sticking their hands in where they don't belong. But anyway, a major international film festival received threatening calls from high government officials in Houston, warning them not to show the controversial anti-vaccine film that was recently pulled from the Tribeca Film Festival. Vaccinated from cover-up to catastrophe, dictated by former physician Dr. Andrew Wickfield, explores the link between vaccines and autism and allergies and cover-up involvement of the CDC. The documentary was set to premiere at the Tribeca Film Festival later this month. After initial expression support for the movie, Robert De Niro, one of the festival's founders agreed to drop it after speaking with scientific professionals. Scientific professionals, my foot. Probably scared the old man. Infowars has exclusively revealed that the film was pulled by the WorldFest Houston International Film and Video Festival after Hunter Todd, the festival chairman and founding director, received threatening calls from high government officials. And you can see the letterhead right here. Yeah, let me hide that for you. See, right here. But to be honest with you folks, for them to actually drop, for them to get someone as powerful as De Niro, the Robert De Niro, to drop a film like this, kind of says where we are as a society and also as a group. The government doesn't want this film to be seen very soon, and I think this could be the problem or theory, is that basically as more people are basically getting hurt by these vaccinations, people are gonna watch this film and see the actual truth, and they're like saying, no, we're not having this. Tell those people to do something about that. Movie but being shown. I don't care what happens. Stop it. Make some calls. Threaten people. I don't give two rats butts about it. And just threaten them. But enough of that. This is the last article of the year. And it is an article written by Mikhail Tillin. The article is titled, College Students Panic After Confusing Priest for KKK Member. And underneath it says, and I see this picture. It's a priest with a rosary. I'm sorry if I pronounced that word wrong, folks. Students at Indiana University Bloomingdale became triggered Monday evening after assuming a priest with rosary beads was actually a KKK member holding a whip. According to news source The Tab, at around 9:15 p.m., students began insulting warnings about this on social media that a man in white robes has been seen on campus, and you can see the links, see the post here. Other students uninterested in waiting for claims to be verified, immediately demanded the school find a way to make them feel safe. God. After a flurry of emails likely of several safe spaces, students were actually informed that the alleged racist was actually a monk of the Dominican order in a traditional white robes named Father Jude McPeak. I've never heard of a brother triggering an email going around, he told the Tab, also admitting he'd been falsely accused because of his attire before. So that means this hasn't happened. So this wasn't the first time it's happened, folks. Advisor Ethan Graham says students came to him terrified, causing the incident example of miscommunication. This is what happens with this miscommunication, Gil says. And I see this picture. It's a priest with rosary. We say rosary. I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing it wrongly. But folks, this is what we have to put up with. These are our leaders of today, tomorrow, and they're being taught to be mentally ill, gibbering, mental cases to look for anything that is racist, phantoms, anything. And these kids couldn't even tell the difference between a KKK member and a monk wearing robes. I mean, really, when that happens, you know we're in trouble, right? Well, that's all the articles I have for you today. If you'd like to read more about this article, please go to the link below or go to Infowars.com or Blitz.com. Thank you for hundreds of articles. That's just what I have for you today. This is the Infowars News Blitz. I'm Info Goodum. Now, for Feed Me number 3, please like, subscribe, and donate. Bye-bye.